Now this car is incredibly exciting. It's a first for us and one of the first in the UK. It's a 25 new model Audi RSQ8, which is a fantastic performance SUV, up there with the best. And often when we've had them in the past, people comment saying that a Lamborghini Urus is an RSQ8. They do share a lot of similarities in the engine, even the looks and the performance, but what they don't share in common is the price. So this car, originally list price very recently, was £135,000. We're selling it for a lot cheaper than that here today. It's only done 3,000 miles on a 25 plate. Now they've made some great changes to what was already a fantastic car. If you have a look at the new lighting system which they've introduced, so HD matrix lights even come with the animation at the start. The new grille, the new bumper, so they've completely changed that front end and the way it looks. Now what they have kept is that performance, 600 PS, 4-litre V8, does 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, which from a car of that size is absolutely frightening. Now what's important with this one, if you compare it to one of the other two that are available, is this car will have been a launch car, and what that means is it has some spec that will be very hard to duplicate again. It'll have been delivered to an Audi dealership so they can show off things like the wheels, the interior. So it's got a sliding pan roof, has the black pack, heads-up display, Bang & Olufsen. Have a look at these wheels. First time I've seen them. I'm a massive Audi fan, and it's the first time I've seen those wheels. So 23-inch from factory in an almost matte gold finish, red brake calipers. The paintwork is Daytona Grey. Sliding pan roof I've just mentioned there. Now previously you would have had to go to a Vorsprung or get a Tech Pack Pro to get that feature, but this one has it. And then have a look at the interior. Cognac brown leather with that honeycomb stitching. The honeycomb stitching is a sign that it's an RS. It's only available on RS models and this one has it. But have a look at the contrast. I absolutely love that colour. It's not a colour you see very often, but I think Audi have nailed it on this one and it works very well. The person who spec'd it from a factory does have a good taste because the way they've done the gold wheels with the cognac interior, but then with that grey exterior, just works very well. Now, the roller shutters or the roller blinds will work just on there as well. Privacy glass to the exterior. Another option that this car has is the sports exhaust, RS sports exhaust, and I'll show you what difference that makes in a second. New rear light bar, new logos, badging. You've got those huge oval exhausts, and they have changed the rear splitter as well, so that's a completely different design to what it was previous. Then the other thing with the Q8 and the RSQ8 in general is you have a huge boot space. So if you are trying to combine a performance car and an SUV, and you're having that debate at home of going, oh, well, we need a car that does it all. This car does it all. You've got your air suspension at the back, which you can obviously control from the front depending on which drive select mode you have. The car in dynamic, it sits lower, off-road, it increases the clearance and whatnot. But they're just a fantastic car. And when you compare them to the similar branded cars like an Urus, you can even compare it to a Porsche Cayenne Turbo, cars like that, and have a look at the price that you would pay for a similar car, and then compare the spec to what you would get on this, and it is absolutely frightening. So Bang & Olufsen sound system, those front seats are heated and ventilated. Heads-up display, I'll open the sliding pan roof for you as well. You've got this nice carbon effect around the door cards, all the way through the centre of the dash as well. Memory setting seats, that's your first little note out of the exhaust. Now that's just in normal mode. You've got several other modes. You've got dynamic, efficiency, auto, but then you've got these RS modes that come up on the steering wheel as well. Your virtual cockpit has your traffic sign recognition, your media, your nav if you wanted it to. Then your heads-up display has the exact same, especially if you had a sat-nav direction in. But slide the roof back, you do have a visor as well, so it will let in light or air depending on what the weather is like. Heated seats, ventilated seats, and a heated wheel. Nice touch. Previously you had to go into a different menu for that, so they've tidied that up. Wireless charge pad, USBs underneath there. Now if I pop it into one of the RS modes, you'll hear it change. So 600 PS from this car is just fascinating. Then in here you'll have your MMI system, your navigation, media, telephone, your ambient lighting pack, which you can control around your door cards, center console, everything like that. You can change all the colours of those through there. If I pop it into reverse, rear view camera, 3D view. So if you are going up in size to a car or a difference in size and you want to be a bit more comfortable with your parking stuff, that'll come in handy. But you've got all the spec you'd possibly want. The colour combination I absolutely love. It's the newest model. And again, if you compare it to a new one, you're going to be saving somewhere in the region of just shy of £20,000. But the attention to detail when ordering from the factory, they've absolutely nailed it. So if you're in the market for a performance SUV, it's 25 plate with 3,000 miles on, you want something that's nearly new, then feel free to give me a shout on this one. My name is Paddy. I'll answer any questions that you've got.